What's up, Aries? This is Cheetah Tarot. Welcome back. Welcome back to me, to my channel. And more like welcome back to y'all. Sorry for the hiatus. Thank you for the ones who've been rocking with me since 2018, who've been watching these videos. Sorry for the hiatus, but I'm back now. And we'll talk more about that in January in 2022. So let's go ahead. Let's see what it wants you to know, Aries, for the month of December 2021. I do want to say this. I did see Aries come out. The Emperor card, your energy came out. So some of y'all should be feeling like GOAT in the month of December. Like you should be feeling like I'm the greatest of all time right now. You should be high in your element. You should be feeling like you feel like fire energy. People recognize you when you come in the room. Your friends may be hitting you up. You may be going out a little bit more. You may have like a real good Thanksgiving. Like it did not feel like that awkward family type of energy. You was able to socialize a lot more. Now, yes, some Aries may still be in the slump. You may still be feeling like, you're still a little mucky with depression or something like that. It may still be a little sad. But let's just get to it, Aries. Let's see what it is that they want you to know here. But most of you Aries should be feeling like GOAT, greatest of all time. All right, so let's go ahead and see what it is they want you to know here today. What do I have? I have here Trisha Pal. It seems like a lot of signs are getting the same messages. I don't know. It could be I'm getting the same exact people that's coming through, or the message is just really the same for the month of December. Like, really, I can just do one read, and that would be for everybody who will come click on my channel and watch my video. The message will be Trisha Pal. Okay. You're moving in the right direction, Aries. It's no reason for you to look back. You don't have to go backwards. You don't have to go back into an old relationship. You don't have to go back into an old job. You don't have to go back to an old behavior pattern. Let's say if you did pick up, let's say it's something simple. Let's not go to the deep ends. Let's say you started picking up eating up chocolate again. You was not a heavy chocolate eater, but you just picked up on that, and now you recognize like every other day I'm eating some chocolate, or I buy me like a Hershey's Kisses, or I buy me them grandma chocolate chip cookies. Like you may have just picked up a bad habit. You don't have to go back to that. You can go ahead and release that. You don't have to go back to bad behavior patterns with yourself. You don't have to go back to a bad relationship just because you feel single, or you really want some company. Maybe like a friend. It could be a friend here. There was like a awesome friend to you. You really connected with that person. You don't feel like making a new friendship. It may be also you feeling like, hey, with that friend, that friends, they fight all the time, but maybe I should just go back and be the bigger person. No, it's saying no, you don't have to do that. You don't have to go backwards, because this person, to me, they're walking like over here, and all this is a past. But I also feel like this person wants to turn around and go somewhere else, but you're going to a great path. Okay, you don't have to journey backwards to move forwards. You don't have to take two steps back. You don't. And if you do, that'll be by your own design, your own initiative. That wouldn't be because of something happened that was in God's hands, that was by the devil or anything like that. It basically, if you turn around and go backwards, it was by your own decision. That's what it's saying here. So trust your path. If you knew you were being supported, what would you do? If you knew you had all the support right now in the world, what would you be doing? Would you just relax and kick up your feet? Or would you just say, okay, let me go ahead and create my business plan. Let me go ahead and take the next step or the next initiative in my life. If I know I'm being supported, maybe I should enroll in that college or that school. Let me Google research that. So that's what it's telling you here, that you can trust your path. You don't have to go backwards. Also, I have here mirror. Who or what is triggering you? Then wasn't we talking about that? I was talking about friendships. You don't have to go back into no bad friendship. You don't got to go back into no bad relationship. If it's some family members that was ticking you off and get on your nerves, you don't have to go back and try to be a bigger person. I know I tell some people like, hey, you can be the bigger person in this, but it's telling Aries this time that you don't have to be the bigger person. Because you need to learn what are your triggers. This is something where you can step into your own personal growth and development. What are your boundaries? Aries? What are your boundaries? You don't have to go backwards to find out, were you in the wrong? Maybe you need to take the initiative. No, you need to find out what are your boundaries and who or what triggers you. If it's a bad job right now that's triggering you, what can you do to change that? If it's somebody that's getting on your nerves, what can you do to change that? Maybe just ignoring the heck out of them can change that. Like, shoot, put them in I'm about to say like a friend zone, but you don't want to do that because sometimes you still gotta talk to that person. But you don't have, you can ignore that person completely. Let's go ahead and get into a little bit more deeper. Let's see what else they got for you. What else do they got for you, Aries? And if you made it this far, thank you. Because I know some people may want to click off right now. But if you made it this far, thank you. This message is really just for you then. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, Aries. December 2021. You still should be feeling like GOAT to me. You don't got to go back and tell anybody how you feel. You learned something about yourself, cool. You learn something about yourself, now continue to go forward. You'll meet some new friends and gain new relationships in the future. Your life ain't over yet, okay? Your life ain't over. I have here is a temperance card. Temperance coming out for you guys. It may be some patience here that you're trying to understand. You may be trying to understand, like, because you are fire sign, right? This is Sagittarius, but at the same time, like, fire goes real quick. But temperance is asking for patience. It's asking for some type of solace. Okay, it's asking for some type of peace, some type of harmonious work. So something is happening for you. Something is happening for you harmoniously. But the thing is that you may be at a place where you want things to go fast, and they're asking you, no, can you give us time? So the universe, even though they're saying, hey, we support you, it's saying we support you, but can you give us more time? Like, you may want something to take off now. You may want a relationship to take off fast, or you may want one of your business ventures to take off real fast. But right now, temperance is asking, give us a little bit more time, please, Aries. Just a little bit more time. Just a little bit more. You don't have to wait too long, Aries. Whatever's cooking in that oven is almost done, and it's going to taste deliciously. Okay. So that's what it's just saying, Aries. With the temperance card, see the sun is coming out. I got the King of Pentacles. So a lot of things are going great with you guys, especially financially. Whoever's listening to me, I see money is really very well. It's safe, knit, it's tucked. This could also be Bitcoin or something like this. Like if you are in the Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, even though I see some our funds are in the red, but I'm talking about whatever, like, you invested in, you going in this long term, this not short term, this long term, and the growth of it is looking very beautiful because it takes time, right? If we're talking about like Bitcoin takes time. You see it, how it transformed from 100 to $24,000 mark to now what is a $46,000 mark. So that stuff takes time. So we was talking about that, right? We was asking, like, Aries, they want patience. So this is just not even just with Bitcoin. This can also be with other things in the market. We can talk about the stock market. Oh my goodness, the stock market. We can talk about the stock market. I think I still said the same thing. Can I talk? But it's telling us that don't worry about it taking off so fast. What you wanted to do is go ahead and marinate. Duh. Let's give it 6 months. Let's give it a year. Let's see it go to bigger heights. So I think Bitcoin has a prediction of what, reaching 1 million. Ain't that what Kathy Woods had said? Something like that. I don't know if it was Kathy Woods, but somebody had said reaching 1 million in the next few years. I think it's next 3 to 5 years. You may see Bitcoin go to 1 million. But some of you may be asking for some of your personal investments to go ahead and be that dollar amount now. And that's not the case. We need you to wait a few years in, because the better it's going to be better with time. Whatever you're doing financially, whatever your investments are, it's going to come better with time. You're gonna have better growth with more time here. This is excellent. There go to Knight of Pentacles right there. See, with more time, see what you're gonna need is more time for more people to come travel to hear about this. It's still people who are late to the party. They at this party right here, but this could be a different type of trend. This could be what's another trend that's out there, like Instagram could be the trend. TikTok, let's say TikTok. TikTok is the trend right now. You remember when YouTube first came out, how it reached its popularity over the years. And okay, let's talk about Vine. Remember, Vine was very popular at one point, and then when it started gaining some traction, people went on and moved on to the next thing. That's how you're gonna have to look at some of your personal investment. If it's Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, altcoins, if you're talking about other stock investments, wait till some more people come to get out of this trend and go to this trend. Once you see this trend start popping, boom, you in there. You in there. You gonna be like, yes, they wasn't lying about waiting. So let this stuff marinate. Harmonious work. Let it marinate, Aries. What else do I have here? I have here is the Seven of Swords. Some people are doing some, I want to say, illegal stuff behind the scenes. You won't know about it. I won't know about it. But some people are behind the scenes doing some things. I wouldn't say get away with murder, but definitely is some lies being told. I say that. And then I have here Six of Wands. And then I have here Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. So let's say one thing. If you got a friend, Aries, remember we were talking about backtracking. If your friend says something, this is where you need to use your intuition. If your friend says something out of pocket and it kind of gave you like that, huh? Like you had to look at them sideways for a second. They said something real slick in their conversation. Take that as a red flag. Either they did something malicious, they were talking about you behind your back, or either they lied about something and you caught it. You did catch it. You trying to second guess yourself, but you did catch it. Whatever that was that you picked up on about that person, you caught it. But you don't have to run with it, okay? You don't have to run with it like, well, let me tell so and so about this. Let me tell so and so about that. You take it for your own personal um betterment. You take it for your own personal betterment. If you call this, don't even have to be your best friend. If it could be somebody that you're going into business with, and you call something kind of suspect, trust your intuition because you caught something, and you can just be like, you know what, I don't want to hang out with that person. That's okay. You don't have to tell it out loud. You can just make an excuse like, hey, I'm not feeling too well. I want to stay home, or I have to catch y'all next time. I got to meet up with my mom. You can make excuses around this. So even though you caught something about a suspicious person, or you caught something about a suspicious activity, you don't have to run with it and announce it to the whole world. What you can do is just really keep it for yourself, because it's either some that's going to believe you and follow you, but it may be some that it falls on deaf ears. And it's really not your place. This could be out of your place that you caught something, like you just caught something malicious, or you caught something that was very suspect. So you caught an imposter. Six of Wands I have here is the Page of Cups. The Seven of Swords is the Page of Wands. Let's talk about relationships real quick. Some of you Aries, either you're very, very young and you're looking at tarot card readings for love, relationship. I'm gonna let you know right now, some of the people that you're listening to, you falling down the wrong path, because they're not going to get you to what you want. Only thing it's going to keep you doing is keeping you confused about who you should talk to, how you should talk to them, how you should introduce yourself. And it's just going to keep you effed up. It's going to keep you messed up to where you cannot create a healthy, mature, emotional bond with someone that you met or someone that you like. Now, that could be for the young people who is watching this. For some other Aries, if you're dating and you're trying to be in the market, I feel like you're going into the wrong places. You could be doing online dating, plenty fish of the sea, plenty fish of the sea. You could be doing some online dating and you meeting a lot of people who are catfishing or, things of that nature. So I'll fall back on that if I was you, because you're not really meeting anybody. You're Aries, you're the type of person you need to meet somebody face to face. Let's just be honest. You need to meet somebody face to face. You need to sit there, talk with them, because Aries, I feel like your energy is, I want to be attracted to this person. Like I really want to get sexually turned on by this person, by their physical appearance or how they smell or the sound of their voice. Like you need to be up in somebody's face. So I'm not saying hit the nightclub, but go to some type of social event. You need to be in somebody's face talking to them. You don't need to be online internet dating. It's not for you. Whatever Aries listening to me, online dating is not for you, Pooh. It's not for you. Sorry, but that's the case. All right, for some of you others, Aries, I feel like you're trying to give a new start to a relationship. But the thing is that you have some trust issues. Maybe your last person had lied to you a lot, or maybe they cheated on you a lot, or something like that. And you're still dealing with some trust issues. But it's saying here that you can trust this person. You just need to take some baby steps. Just take baby steps, because you're also working on yourself at the same time. Even though you're co-mingling with this person and you're still at the stage of trying to get to know someone, it's just saying, just you're not doing anything bad. You're trying to get over your trust issues and you're still trying to build relationships. But you're also not in a point of observing that person, but you're also in the observation of yourself and how can you be with someone again, especially when it comes to your trust. So work slow on that, Aries. You're doing very well. Whoever this group of Aries are, you're doing very well. Because remember, we were talking about who triggered you. You know what I'm saying? So whoever this past person may have is still up in your energy and you still may be feeling triggered. You're dealing with those triggers. It's not going to be a one and done type of thing. It's not going to be an overnight success. It takes baby steps and just trust your path. Trust your intuition. Trust that you have the ability to make good judgment when it comes to allowing new friendships or new partnerships or new relationship in your life. And you're gonna see like it will work in your favor, but you're gonna have to just take time with it. Also, I want to put this tidbit in there too. Let that person know where you're coming from. Just don't do it behind their back. Give them some type of offering of saying, hey, you don't have to say it like, man, I was so hurt in the past, but say it in a way where they can understand. Like you should be at a point where you're able to talk to this person, they understand you now. Like say it in a way to where, hey, I got some issues, but I'm still working on it, and I want to be fair with you. Like it's nothing that you did wrong. You're not triggering me. Da 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 da. Find a way to say it to that person, Aries, so that way they don't get too confused or too lost in the sauce when dealing with you, because they also dealing with you too now. You got to remember that they dealing with you too. All right, Aries, that was a really good spread. That was really good reading. We talked about Bitcoin investment. They asking you to be patient. That's for some of you investors out there. The relationship, it was like 3, 4 things going on. To you young ones, don't be hopping from tarot reader, tarot reader, tarot reader. Like really find you one, home in on that person, home in on that energy. If you're really looking for some guidance when it comes to your love life, so that way you won't go astray. Okay, that's the best information I got for you. All right, peace, Aries. Thank you for watching. Cheetah Tarot out.